Welcome to footballgameplan.com, where football makes sense. I'm Emory Hunt, the czar of the playbook. Bring you an NFL matchup between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Houston Texans. Now let's start with the Texans in this matchup on offense. One thing they did last week, which is impressive, they consistently made plays down the field, although they sputtered a little bit in the middle of the game. Now let's look at what they can do well this week. They can isolate Jose Johansson of the Philadelphia Eagles and attack him in the passing game. He's a young corner, so he's going to struggle a little bit this season. So you want to find a matchup that's ideal to your situation and attack Jose Johansson in the passing game. I also look at your offensive line. You can't allow any leakage this week against a team like the Eagles that has constant pressure, that has speed at the ends and speed at the defensive tackle spot. So you want to make sure your offensive line do not give up any creases to that defense, because they can attack the A gaps, they can attack B gaps, they can also come off the edge and attack the tackles in the passing game and in the run game. So that offensive line for the Houston Texans has to come to compete this week against the Eagles. Now you look at the defensive side of the football. One thing I want to concentrate on is your interior defensive line versus their interior offensive line. So you look at Okoye and also Cody. These guys have to win those battles from against the Eagles. You look at Harriman, you look at Cole, and you look at McGlynn. You have to beat these guys consistently throughout the game, because the way you stop a team like Michael Vick and the Philadelphia Eagles, you get these guys, you get pressure up the middle and force your defensive ends to play contain. And I think Mario Williams is the type of defensive end that can play well contained and keep Michael Vick in the pocket and force you guys to get pressure up the middle of that offensive line. So that's important. So you guys have to make sure Cody and Okoye win those battles. Interior defense is going to be a mandate this week against the Philadelphia Eagles. Now you look at the Eagles coming into this game. One thing that's important, you offensively, one thing is you have to keep pressure on these safeties. We talk about it every year, every week. You know the Texans struggle back there in the back half of their secondary, although they did an exceptional job last week playing defense, but they were also playing the Tennessee Titans passing game. So one thing you want to do is keep pressure on those safeties, vertical stretch. Force the safeties to make decisions. You can send all verticals down the field. That safety is going to have to make a decision, because Vic has the arm strength, we know, to outthrow zone and also to beat man coverage. But the way you keep pressure on safeties, again, 4 vertical routes, especially if they put one safety back there. If they have a single high safety back there, you can attack him all day with those 4 vertical routes, and that's going to force these guys to play more coverage back there in the secondary. Also, you want to work McCoy in the game early. You got to get Shady McCoy going. This is a guy that's talented. He can make you miss in the phone booth. This is a guy who has speed to take it the distance. Get him involved in the offense early. That's going to neutralize that pressure up front for the Texans, and they won't be able to play contain on you, because they're going to have to spy that running game and keep the defense. That's how you keep the defense honest, by working McCoy in this matchup. Now, defensively, usually we say roll coverage to Andre Johnson. Bump it. This week you got to double Andre Johnson. Force Kevin Walter to consistently make plays in the passing game. Force Jacoby Jones to get out there, get open. I would take my chances with your cornerbacks against Andre Johnson. You have to double Andre Johnson. We don't know if Asante Samuel is going to be back there healthy, but if he is, lock him up on Andre Johnson. Make Walter and Jones beat you in the passing game. Make Schaub find other targets, because they right now don't have a consistent number 2 wide receiver. It's just Andre Johnson and Dreesen at the tight end spot. So you want to make these other wide receivers show up this week and make plays in the passing game. I'm going with the Philadelphia Eagles. The Eagles right now, they had a setback last week against Chicago, but they came on late in the game. If they can carry that same type of aggressiveness in their offense early in this matchup, I think they could take the Texans out of the game early. But I look at the speed on defense, I look at the ability on offense to play fast. That doesn't bode well for the Texans in this matchup, especially on the road in the cold. For more NFL previews, visit footballgameplan.com/NFL or visit our YouTube channel at youtube.com/footballgameplan.